Divorce court today. After only 3 months together, this couple got married, and now both Amy and Lorenzo regret that decision. She said,
I could tell by the way that man was hugging her. That's just, it probably wasn't gonna last too long. That man, when a man is hugging a woman like that, did y'all see that? Seen that hug like only a few other times.
What I understand is the trajectory of your marriage, and you.
Yeah.
She says he throws a fit when things don't go his way, and he claims her affair with a 19-year-old was just wrong. Amy Moore and Lorenzo Moore have brought their dispute for Judge Lynn Toler to resolve. Testimony in divorce court starts now. Now, I'm going to lay out what I understand is the trajectory of your marriage, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. Mrs. Moore, you say that you started off as a booty call. Because Mr. Moore had a girlfriend at the time.
What I see?
And you had a husband and a boyfriend at the time. And then, after everybody got rid of all their entanglements, you guys got married 3 months after hooking up, and now you're in divorce court. How'd I do?
Hey, Your Honor. I met Mr. Moore in December of 2000.
Well, but why would you marry him? Why, bro? Why? Like, who does that, man? Like, what's she back there looking like that for? Look at that. Right there with my mouth, sir. Look at his face. Look at this motherfucker. Dan Nelson looking motherfucker. Look at her. I'll smash both of them though together. That one right there. The fuck is wrong with you, girl? The Scottish bandit. She wants me on the corner in one of them old English dresses begging for bagels. And man, if she didn't smell something that she's not mentioning, and that one is watching everything, that bitch is a menace. Yeah, she's a menace. Look at her. Look at her eyeballs back there, stirring on. She done said everything about everybody right there. That bitch. Look at her. All right.
2012. In the process, that husband was, the ex-husband, I was going through a divorce, so he wasn't, me and him had filed for divorce and everything.
So he was already on his way out.
Yes, and then.
See, both of them got them shiny ass lips, boy. Don't try. My sister that be wearing them shiny ass lipsticks and them some freaks. I'm telling you, I'm telling you. We want them lips to glossy like that.
And the boyfriend,
they know how I look.
The boyfriend, he was just a friend.
Look at him.
I was gonna be. No, he wasn't.
Mr. Moore?
Because I was gonna, live a little single life. I went through a marriage and I didn't want to do it again. So, Mr. Moore, I met him. I do CNA work, and he delivered medicine. So he was lost. He asked.
I always them CNAs, boy. Them CNAs be some hoes. I do so many CNAs and some hoes. Bitches, ooh, Lord. A lot of them might have calmed down now. I done calmed down. But I was gonna say, you seeing these, boy. You might as well have you.
For directions. I gave him directions. In the process, he got my
Hold on, y'all. I'm fucking up over here talking about
phone number. And the same night, we was sexting and texting and exchanging pictures.
Sexting?
And everything else.
You were sexting and texting a cat you gave directions to just that morning?
Right.
How long after the day you met did you have that first booty call?
Two
Look at
days,
her. She
And
invested.
how long after that did you marry?
3 months
3
later.
months.
You met a woman who would sext you right away, sleep with you within 48 hours. Why in 90 days did you think marriage
Well,
material?
We weren't planning on getting married or anything.
90 days. You get married in 90 days, man. Something after knowing a person, after meeting a person, and you married them in 90 days, and you wonder why you back here in less than 16 months. I'm right back. Mm. These motherfuckers fire. Mm. I do the cook.
Like that. We
Do
were
the
just
car.
friends. I knew her situation. She knew my situation.
Okay.
By us being friends with benefits, everything was in the open. She was honest about her relationship. I was honest about mine.
Okay.
When I had ended up getting in some trouble for traffic while I was on the job one day, and
You mean traffic tickets?
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. And they were trying to take me to jail for not having my car registered, and I
They
delivered.
took him to jail.
Hang on.
Okay.
Hang on.
I delivered pharmaceutical meds, so I had my company's medicine and everything. And it so happened that she called me when I was in the police car, and they let me talk to her. And I asked her if she would come bail me
After
out
the girlfriend went get
Mrs.
him
Moore,
out.
please.
because my girlfriend at the time wouldn't come get me out. So I asked her to come get me. When she came and got me, that kind of created what I looked at as more of a friendship, more of a tighter bond. So
Because she had your back when you needed
yeah,
her.
and she had my back before then. I mean, we honestly had a good friendship. I mean, she was there for me, I was there for her. We weren't telling each other any crazy lies. Everything was in the open. And when she came and picked me up, when she came and bonded me out of jail, and I just immediately moved in with her the next day because
The same night.
The same day. Now, what were you trying to interrupt him about?
That was it. He said they was trying to take him to jail. They took him to jail.
and she came out and she came and bonded me out. And to be honest with you, the first year of our marriage was good.
Who mentioned marriage first?
We debate about that all the time.
He
She
did.
said it was me, I said it was her, but we did it together. We started talking. I don't know how the conversation got sparked up, but we drove into Indiana on a rainy day, paid $50, went to the courthouse and got married.
Boom.
And I can honestly I can honestly tell you I was in love with my wife though.
Were you
when
in
I
love
married
with
her,
him?
Yes.
What went wrong?
no, you weren't. You told me you wasn't in love with me. You told me that you.
No, at the time,
She
yes,
told me
I
that she
was.
grew
Did you
to-
tell
she
that
told me
man
she
you
grew
weren't
to love
really
me.
married?
I felt
in love
like
with
I
him?
was in love.
She told me that she grew to love me after time. I told her that I loved her before I
Damn.
even moved in with her. I called her like 3 in the morning one day,
Damn.
and I told her I loved her because that's how I felt.
Well, you know, Mr. Moore, growing to love somebody over time, that's not a bad thing. That's a deep, wonderful love, and it speaks to who you are because the more she knew you, the more she cared about
Well, I
you.
accepted that.
So,
I
yeah,
did accept it.
I'm trying to give you your props on that. I didn't want you to feel bad that she didn't love you right away because she learned to love you.
Right.
So, okay, so just trying to make you happy.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What went wrong, Ms. Moore?
Um,
And when did it go wrong?
after like 9 months of being married, we moved to another state, and then we just kept moving around, moving around. He couldn't keep a stable job, and it was like a lot of bills was on my shoulders. I had to ask family members
Hold
for
on.
help, and he had to ask family members as well.
So what do you think went wrong in the marriage?
I mean, I most definitely think money played a big part. But the thing about it is, she's saying that I didn't keep it steady. It's been times where I was the only one working. I met her at work. I had a real decent job when I met her, delivering pharmaceuticals.
And I hear you, and I believe you. I do. You know, it's always interesting in here when a woman claims that a guy doesn't have a job. It's very important for them to establish that they did. And I understand that because that's part of how you feel as a man, and
Because
I
my mother raised
appreciate
me to
that.
work.
And I get that. So what do you feel? economics weren't good.
I believe
Despite your trying to work, it just wasn't enough.
it wasn't enough. Plus, I think family was in her ear.
Tell me about what you think the family was saying to you.
I think
her.
it was certain family members that there was times that I was out of work and that she did work, but it never went a long period of time.
What do you think her family members were saying to her?
That she was taking care of me and I wasn't doing anything. But the thing about it is, we both come from what I call good stock.
Right.
I come from a good family and she does too. So the times that I wasn't working, I still brought stuff to the table, you know, because I had other family support. I've never been in a position to where, and then when I do work, I'm the kind of man that I take out a few dollars for myself and I literally give all the money to my wife to take care of stuff.
Hang on right there. Is that true?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Most of the time, right?
Somewhat.
Somewhat.
But then he still will monitor how I spend the money, though.
Next, is the affair with a 19-year-old boy the only secret?
I mean, damn. So far, it's hard to determine. Okay, talking about the money situation. I guess that's really where it started to go back. It seemed like they was pretty locked in. I always said about those relationships, when you got a home girl or somebody you're intimate with, and y'all at that level where y'all can talk freely, y'all had those. The worst thing to do is ever don't change those. The moment you try to lock in with those, like, a lot of times it doesn't work out. It doesn't. I mean, especially when you like you got enough bitch, you be sneaking over here and y'all, you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, you know, when y'all get together, you think y'all finna be that shit don't be. It's just too much, you know. And then motherfuckers, you want to go back to what they want to do. Like I done been on the same. I've been on the other end. I do it. I'd be like, I'm just ready to fuck. I'm ready to just fuck bitches. I don't want to be fucking one bitch. I want to fuck all of them. And if you wouldn't let me, you wasn't gonna let me fuck with other bitches, then I ain't want to be with you. So, yeah, let's see where this went wrong. But I guess it started with finance.
Real life, real relationships, real solutions. Divorce Court continues.
When you say he monitored how you spent the money, explain that to me.
Like, I have 2 kids, and I would have to, like, do for them or whatever. Then he would be like, oh, you buying such and such this, or you buying such and such that, or you didn't jack the money, else, like, you know,
Is it his 2 kids or is it her 2 kids? See, this is where I become. This is now it's starting to unravel to me. Like, now I see why it's a financial thing and why she was the one, because she's used to a nigga taking care of everything and her kids. Which I think if you get with somebody who has kids, and they live with y'all, you moved in with them, you financially, like, you financially with those kids too. Like, what the fuck you mean? Especially, you just don't get with a bitch with kids. No, just don't do that. Like, if you move in a bitch house, call yourself with this hoe, and she got kids, and it ain't yours, you living there. Unless you a straight goon, you know what I'm saying? You know how you do it. You know what I'm saying? Be like Snoop Dogg, you know, knocking down kids' forts. Oh, baby boy. Like your fort. You know what I'm saying? Then you probably have the kids. Like, yeah, y'all weren't meant to be together. Y'all supposed to stay.
Say what?
Stuff that they don't need.
Yes, it was.
Stuff that they absolutely
Give me
don't.
some examples of some of the things she's bought them that you feel they didn't need.
The biggest phone you can buy in the store.
Did you buy your children a really expensive cell phone?
You felt getting promoted to the next grade, yes.
Getting promoted to the next grade, that's their job. It's
Promoted.
like paying taxes.
Exactly.
They don't send you a thank you letter. That's his job.
Well, that was my thank you to them for getting promoted.
What?
That was my thank you for them for doing a great job.
But you're not supposed to thank them for getting promoted.
Right.
That's their job.
Yes.
That's what it's expected of him. All that over-giving to kids, killing them. They think they should get applause for everything that they do, that you should
Exactly.
rain cell phones and stuff for doing things that are basic. And you know, you're supposed, school is their job, their work, and you shouldn't applaud them for it. You should say, yep, you did it right.
Okay.
You know
And
what I mean? I got a B. My mama wanted to know where that 10 points went. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm here and not running around elsewhere.
And I just needed help with certain things.
Well, look, but before we get into that completely, if I were you, I would have jumped out with this. You say she cheated with a 19-year-old during your first year of marriage.
No,
Second year.
Actually, the second year.
Second year. Oh, you waited 12 months. Okay. Mr. Moore, why don't you tell me how you learned
Damn.
about that circumstance?
Okay. Because money, we kept going back and forth about money situations. We sat down and talked, and we decided that I had a job opportunity like 45 minutes away. I had family in another town like 45 minutes away from where we were living. So we decided for me to go stay with them for a month or two to work, and save some money and come back. I went up there for about a month and a half, came back with probably about $3,000, trying to get a fresh start so we can, pay some bills and get back on track.
A month and a half,
We
$3,000.
share phones. Me and her share phones. And a message came through from somebody, another man. When I punched on the messages, all the messages came up. Videos, pictures, and everything she sent. Now, this ain't even the man she cheated with. This ain't even the man she cheated with. Videos, pictures.
Of
her. Yeah.
She just a thought. I told you.
Yeah.
Listen, nice, boy. You got what you got with it.
About it.
You got what you got to with one,
She tried
bro.
to lie at first and tell me it was some kind of audition.
You fell in
for
love with
something.
one, bro.
So eventually she came clean that it was a few men that she was
Damn.
sending pictures and videos to. The main guy that she was sending them to, he was incarcerated. So I kind of I let it slide. I said, okay, I was gone. You maybe you felt like you weren't getting enough attention from me. I'm
you
human.
were gone for 45 days.
Exactly. Listen, I haven't even got to the punchline. I haven't even got to the punchline yet.
Keep going.
So after I find this out, of course I'm gonna start going through your phone whenever I get a chance. Of course when I see it, I'm gonna look at it because I just caught you doing this. So now you're on marriage probation.
Right?
So I go through the phone again and come across some pictures that she forgot to. Now, let me say this, before I say that. When me and her move into a neighborhood, we always examine what we call the riffraff. Well, it's a young gentleman in the neighborhood that me and her actually sit back and laughed at on the daily. As soon as you see this boy, the first thing you're gonna think of is he hadn't changed his drawers in 2 weeks. So when I come back and go find the pictures on her phone, guess who she's hugged up with?
Just a no change drawers
Yes.
guy.
Yeah, boy, you got your ratchet one. You done got you with a ratchet one. She a pretty ratchet, boy. She's
Is
good.
that the guy she slept
She's
with?
good for the good, boy, but don't be trying to do no.
When divorce court continues, is Amy the only one in this marriage with something to hide? Or
Oh,
does
shit.
Lorenzo have a secret too?
Yeah, they just weren't supposed to. They this is red and toxic. Yeah, they ignored every sign there was. Especially him. He should have knew better. Actually, I think he really the one who's really took the low end of the stick. He should have manned up on this. Like he really But yeah, crazy.
Do you think Amy and Lorenzo rushed into this relationship? Call 1-800-282-1991 to vote now and see if America agrees with your opinion.
Yeah,
You'll also receive some valuable offers. Call now, 1-800-282-1991.
If you would like your case heard on Divorce Court, call us toll free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com and join the conversation on Twitter at Divorce Court. Divorce Court continues.
Ms. Moore, I'm not going to fuss. I'm just going to ask you, is what he just told me true?
Not all the way. We didn't come to an agreement for him to go live 45 minutes away. Him and a family member didn't get along, and he didn't have a job waiting for him. He had to go up there and find work, and he didn't come back with no $3,000. It's more like $300. And then so once he got up there, he started doing other drugs. He was going to the strip clubs. He was going to nightclubs. Him and his family members hanging it. They kicking it. He just calling and texting every now and then. So I reverted back to when I was the booty call. I didn't know exactly what he was up there doing.
Hold up.
No.
Hold up. No. No, don't even worry about it. You believe that he was hanging out in clubs and partying with his friends.
No.
Deeper still, he
Okay.
told you he was hanging out and partying with his friends. People can do that when they're out and your response to that is to find the nastiest cat in the neighborhood and sleep with it.
No, it wasn't my response. He's supposed to be working, saving
Can I
his money
please
so
say
we can
something?
try to get a spot together. So my thing is, why am I working, going to school, saving my money, but you up there partying though? And then the nasty dude, that dude that's what he's saying. You know, okay, yeah, I slept with another dude. He's upset about that. So now he's finna portray him as this nastiest cat running around America. No.
Hey, listen, let me tell you something. You could have slept with, I don't know, whoever's famous and handsome and good looking, and it still would have been nasty and wrong because he's your husband.
Exactly. So, I mean, it don't matter who it would I slept with. And then since then, but has he told you about, he giving me a second chance, but his second chance is for him to sleep with a friend. So I'm in the bed sleep, him and her out there in the garage doing sexual favors to each other. He done put an ad on a social site looking for cougars or whatever he's looking for. We could be together at the grocery store. He'll pull up on a woman and be like, hey, baby, can I go home with you? What's your phone number? All this type of stuff.
Mr. Moore, your response to that?
My response to that, thank you. My response to that, first of all, everything she was saying about me up there on drugs, she didn't even call me or contact me or talk to me. And then my family was telling me if I had a husband, there's no way I would go 45 days without. Cause I didn't have any friends. I didn't have any friends up there. I had my cousin. She's a female cousin. We went out a few times.
Ex-stripper cousin.
Family member. What does that have to do with anything?
You know, I gotta tell you, your judgment is all off. You know what I mean? He goes away for 45 days, and you think it's okay to sleep with somebody, but you're mad because he has a cousin that's a stripper.
So what was he doing in 30 days, though?
Tell me
Right.
about the friend
Hey, bro.
It was
How old is she?
Idea. She said,
How old is she? Is she still like she 30? I definitely smash her though. Hell no, man. I'll be stiff arming her all day. Don't get close to that, but bro, you should have known what you was getting into with this one. Well, obviously you didn't, but.
let me make it up to you. She went and set everything up, and at the end of the day, I still didn't sleep with her.
What you do?
I still didn't sleep with her.
What did y'all do?
We didn't do anything.
Why you came back out of bed and he like,
Your
oh,
Honor,
you won't never hear me talk about
I'm
no
gonna be
more.
honest with you. I was gonna
You were
do
gonna?
it. Yeah, I was gonna do it, but she
So
set it
y'all
up.
didn't do sexual
Stop.
favor?
She set it up, gave me the permission, and then went out, turned the car lights on, started honking the horn, threw all that stuff in the car and act like she was leaving me.
Did you do that?
Yeah, when he's out there screwing another
You set
friend.
it up.
Judge Lynn Toller's ruling next.
It's time for you to call 1-800-282-1991 to answer today's question. You'll receive some valuable offers. Call now.
Divorce Court. Judge Lynn Toller's ruling right now.
Mrs. Moore, you want Mr. Moore to pay you $400 so you can return to Atlanta. Explain that request to me.
Because we supposed to be working on our marriage, and I don't think it's gonna work out. So I'm just trying to get back home. and that's what one-way ticket.
So, did you move to marry him?
We done moved like 20 times since we've been married.
Are you working?
Not right now.
How long has it been since you were working?
A week.
A week?
Yeah.
Oh, so you just lost a job. Okay. Mr. Moore, she says you want you to pay $450 to get rid of her. Personally, I pay up $2,000-3,000 to get out of that. I'm just saying. That's just between you and me. But do you believe that you owe her that amount of money for any reason?
No, ma'am, because when all this surfaced, she was at home. You didn't have to follow me. What she don't understand is, I really put my trust in. Like, this really messed me up. Like, I can't eat, I can't sleep, I can't do anything. You know, even though we move fast, I thought that she really loved me and that she really...
Mr. Moore, I'm gonna tell you something. You're what we call a toner brother. Toner is an old school for ink. Every time we air a show with a dude like you on it, I get thousands of requests from women all over the country. She said, if she don't want him, here's my phone number, hook me up. So we go through a lot of ink after they air you. I think you're a good dude. I think you're a solid guy. I think you're kind, and I think you have values, and I think you got hurt by a trifling check. And I'm sorry to hear that.
Damn.
You're the kind of guy I'd like to replicate
She like him.
and distribute across the country. You really are. And you have...
She like him. Look at her. Look at her face over there. Look at her face. She look like she's sick. She is like, damn.
You just low down, trifling, slow, and tacky. It is the worst thing in the world. You're going to go home. He going to leave for 45 days to get a job, and you're going to have sex with some 19-year-old. And I bet he was the tackiest cat on the street, too. Because that's just how you come across. What is the matter with you? You got the greatest thing in the world over there, and because he's not perfect,
I see it in her face. I knew.
Home Warren Buffett money, you over there just sleep. What? I mean, what were you doing sending sex tapes to a guy in prison? Was it a public service or something? I mean, what is that? What is...
Some girls can't help it, it's in them. They can't help it, it's in them, man. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta know what to do with them. And he did the wrong thing with this one. This one you was supposed to, yeah, you weren't supposed to,
What is that? You need...
But boy, she's an advocate. She's definitely an advocate, y'all. She
check your moral compass, Ms. Moore, because you don't have one. And as to the $450, I wouldn't give you a dime for anything. You earned where you were. I don't know what you were doing. You didn't give up anything for the brother. You didn't do anything. You're not deserving of anything. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
Damn! She was mad. Oh!
Amy and Lorenzo.
Oh, she got her. Oh, she got her feelings, boy. She must like him. She like him. But hey, I feel it though.
Ruling, and Lorenzo is looking forward to finding a new relationship. Post a comment or submit